everyone to Houston, Texas, home to the Rice Owls, and we've been looking forward to this game all week long. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the American, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Rice's offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game. When you continue...
Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Owls moving quickly to the line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Got his man quickly. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Owls are on the move. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Coming out with it, it's Dillon. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Fresno State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Unloads to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Rice rushes to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Got a little space. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. To the air, it's Hart. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throwing right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Hands it off. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Touchdown Bulldogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Oregon. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for space. It's Porter. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Hart. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Goes to the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to power their way ahead. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Scanning the field, it's Hart. It's complete to the left. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Owls want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Open field on the right. Touchdown, Rice. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's past the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Fullback's got it. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Fresno State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum.
Oh, top! How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Owls want to pick up the tempo. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Hart. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Jukes his way for more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to fourth down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Got his man on the right. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down? They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hart. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Looking for blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Just feeds the running back. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here comes the Heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. Creates a little room.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Down to 2 minutes to play in the 1st half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Hauls it in.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The give is to Smith. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick completion to the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Plows through the defense. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. On the set. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Here we go. The give to the tailback. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This time they stop him in the backfield. And that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And now the lead is extended a little further.
All the bounces going the kicker's way right here. That was just at about the extent of his distance for a field goal, and the crossbar helped him out, putting 3 up on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Rice rushes to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's going to let it go. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Secures it at the 30. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They'll ride the hot hand. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Fresno State hoping to convert on 4th down. Direct snap. Finds a little space. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. He's got him. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The Owls headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll go to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4 down territory. The offense still on the field. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. On the option. Now the pitch. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Dropping back, it's Hart. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The give to the fullback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Sticks it in his belly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass Fresno State will have to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fakes the grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Red pass, it's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rice.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the big fullback. Got enough for the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Handoff to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. The give to the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the big fullback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
One thing you know with this guy, fullback, he's not going to fumble the football. And I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the 4th quarter with the lead.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! You know what? That's a bit of a trick play. Give it to the big guy. Let him tote that rock to the house.
It's a trick in college football now to even have a fullback in the game. Give it to the big fella. I'll tell you what, that's like tackling a tree stump. All legs, just big, stocky guy. Get in the end zone.
41, Rice, 20.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Looking for a gap. It's Porter. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Rice rushes to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain his first down right. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Hart. That pass is incomplete.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, for quarterbacks out there throwing screen throws, part of your job on this play is negotiating the defender. You have got to find some way to get that ball to your running back. You can't let the defense knock that away.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand. You're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He's snuffed out behind the line again. Went right back to the well and got the same bad result. It's complete to the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Punch it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Rice rushes to the line. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
This late in the game in the 4th quarter, they're in 4-down mode every single drive in possession, trailing by as much as they are. So down here in the red zone, you throw an incompletion, no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again. Can the defense step up here and make a...
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch on the left. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Big fullback's got it. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Run it with the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the fullback. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Give to the fullback. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UAB is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over Jacksonville State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. And the Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fullback's got it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of... to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State.
Thank you, viewer. I just seen I had a viewer pop up. My bad. Sorry, I didn't say nothing.
Taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
I'm trying to rebuild Fresno State. This is my 3rd season for Fresno. I finally signed a 4-star prospect, a 5-star. So I'm trying to rebuild them. This is my last year in my contract. It's a 3-year contract. I don't know if I want to come back or go to a different team. Not sure yet.
So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking.
Two more receivers.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Caught near the sticks. It's Houston. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's Duggar. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wants to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Houston. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Houston. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for a loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody? He's going for the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Duggar. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Except I don't throw an interception.
It's 3-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move from inside his 5. Nice
come
job
on.
by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And this one will
Temple must have a good run defense.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense
They're not
is maybe going to try
deep,
to get to
very
the
sure.
perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
We upset the number. We upset it Florida second game of the season.
This drive jump started. From the gun, wants to pass.
What the?
Incomplete. Looked as if
What
he
was
had
that?
his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Fresno State will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they weren't able to make
they can intercept it, but I can't intercept it. Really?
Well, they dial up on second.
That's how we do it.
Long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Ow!
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
That's messed up, man.
New set of downs after the completion. To throw, it's Duggar. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The pull and throw off the arc.
Seriously, you gonna tackle him up, moving forward?
There, still a bit short of the first down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Wants to throw it. Buys a little time. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
This time he's got his man. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He puts them in business across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And some room to work.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why?
Oscar, stop.
Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Got his man in the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
There we go. Now we're doing something.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Nice.
Oh, they read that one.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll run the screen. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The give to the back. And the
we're not going nowhere.
No pickup at all on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. Turning it on. Touchdown, Fresno State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Notre Dame.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Duggar. Slithers into space. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. It's a draw. Running into the open space. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Temple lining up to punt it away.
That was a good blitz. That was a heck of a blitz.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
You see that did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession.
Takes a grab past the marker.
There we go.
Move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. He is going nowhere.
We can't do nothing.
Line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Once that ball was loose, offense
I was down.
Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Gets it out fast. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
I tripped over my own play like a
for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got some room in to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State. It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Give to the running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Toss sweep to the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him
Come on,
deep.
Trayvon. I'm just going to do blitzing all the way. Then watch. Until they can pick it up, I'm just going to blitz.
Check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. And there was no
Dang, my running game ain't
just
doing nothing.
his tracks in the backfield. After
I
getting
think I got a
knocked back to open
4-star
this drive,
running
it's
back.
2nd and 12.
Dang.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Dillon. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Grab near the sticks. It's McClain. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They try to go draw, but just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
Zings it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno.
And the Bulldogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense.
Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Fires to the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Owls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen.
They knew I was running that top.
It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Fresno State will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They give it to him again. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped.
Why are you making me run?
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety. And that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Fresno State will have to punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Temple lining up to punt it away. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll be stopped just short
Our running
of
back
20
can't
at the
do nothing in
19,
this
give
game.
him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete. And
what is going on with my team?
Senior trying to fit that one in there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 35. He gets a block. Can they catch him? They will get him. It's a
crap.
touchdown.
Ain't no way.
That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Flips it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart.
Receivers like him open.
Not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space.
No.
He's at the 20.
I give up on this game.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Who gets a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now,
this is some bull crap right here.
In space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's McClain. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. And the
Jesus Christ,
forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds a man in the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop.
I hit the wrong button. It's supposed to go to square. Crap.
They move the sticks with the first down. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. On the set. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Let's it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, touchdown Bulldogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Mason. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. He'll keep it himself. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They go to the ground. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? After run, now throw. Touchdown, Owls. Fit it in the window for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. You're down close to the end zone.
I ran into my defender. I could have blocked that.
Got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TD.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UMass overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Amherst, these Minutemen got to be thrilled. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're setting up the screen.
Oh,
and he
what
never
the heck
had
is
a
going
chance.
on
As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dillon. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Fresno State working from the red zone. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able
no
to
injury
wedge it
time.
back to the line of scrimmage. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they go back on top.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn.
No blitz. No blitz.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Houston. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Temple lining up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll go to the fullback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The give to the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
And this is exactly the start that they'd envisioned. Get out of the gate, go 3-0, start to make your mark on this season.
They just got to keep riding the momentum. This team has looked so good so early this year. Nothing seems to faze them at all. David, very, very confident bunch moving forward.
Dang right, I'm confident in what I see. Good start, good team. You could tell they got something special. I know it's early, and there's a lot of time to come to.